when people give the mandate, they give छप्पर फाड़ के देते हैं. What Lalu is saying that परिवार पर क्यों चर्चा करते हो, आपका तो परिवार ही नहीं है. So Modi replied, is this a विचार की लड़ाई? If you want to do that battle of ideology, then the ideology is nation first for me and family first for you. We have done well, people will bless good governance, and people want this to stay because for the first time they are experiencing that the India stature in the World Committee has gone up. Rajiv Gandhi used to say that I send 100 rupees and only 15 rupees reach in villages. Now Modi sends 100 rupees and all 100 rupees are credited to the poor. Take my words today, BJP will be the single party with largest number of MPs from South. This is definite confidence because of three things. A, Karnataka, we are in actually good shape. We may increase our tally by 1. So 26 also we can achieve. That is one. Then Telangana, we got 8 MLAs, but now we'll get 10 MPs. The Christians and the Muslims used to vote en masse to Congress. Both have changed. CPM, there was a Hindu party, but Hindus who were voting for CPM are also undergoing a tremendous change because of appeasement politics so carried out by CPM, the PFI issue, and the terrorism, and the protection given by, and the SFI's Gunda Raj, and everything. This is a conspiracy by all those who want to have divisive agenda in the country. They want division on the basis of many things. And one they are trying now is North-South. That is why I told that in South India, BJP will be the only party with largest number of MPs. Now Modi ji has started the small donation for election campaign of 2000. More than 2 crore people have already donated. Party कार्यकर्तास. कांग्रेस के जमाने में कहाँ बीजेपी पर कार्रवाई की उन्होंने? कौन सा भ्रष्टाचार पकड़ा? और अभी 10 साल में कौन सा आरोप लगाया? नहीं लगा सके ना, क्योंकि नहीं हुआ. सिर्फ मोदी जी के लिए सबसे बड़ी ये है, परिवार नहीं है, भ्रष्टाचार नहीं है, 24 घंटे काम करता है और 23 साल हुए मुख्यमंत्री और प्रधानमंत्री रहकर. 23 साल में न खांसी, न कफ, न बीमारी, न छुट्टी, न कुछ, और कितना दौड़ते हैं रोज.
Hello and welcome to HT's talk show, The Interview, and our special segment, Elections 2024, The Big Picture. The emergency did him good. While in jail, love bloomed, culminating into marriage. Of course, one can go on and on about the marriage, which is set to clock 50 years. But this time around, we talk politics and the elections. Our guest, Prakash Javadekar, former minister and currently in charge of Kerala, the one state the BJP is looking at rather seriously. Prakash Javadekar talks to us about the North-South divide and all else in our special segment, Elections 2024, The Big Picture. Welcome to the show, Prakash Keshav Javadekar, many of us unaware of your middle name.
Keshav is my father's name.
Let me begin with the BJP win, which seems quite certain as of now. But let's get real, Mr. Javadekar. How do you think the BJP will achieve the 400 ke par number?
Because there are only 542 seats, so 400 is absolutely possible. In 84, Congress got 414. So that is not an impossible thing. It is a very successful government led by very able leader in Narendra Modi, and opposition is completely showing its bankruptcy.
You said that it is not impossible, but is it difficult?
No, it is absolutely possible. When people give the mandate, they give छप्पर फाड़ के देते हैं. तो we will cross even Congress.
When you talk of governance and you say because Narendra Modi ji has given good governance,
Yes.
Atal Bihari Vajpayee also, before the India Shining campaign, perhaps gave good governance, but the results were totally contrary.
See, Atalji also gave very good governance, but that time BJP was 182. Now this time BJP is 303. It's a major difference that has happened. And we are building on that. So 100 more is absolutely possible, even more.
You also said because there is absence of opposition.
I have not said, I have said bankruptcy of opposition. Absence and bankruptcy are two different terms. What Lalu is saying that परिवार पर क्यों चर्चा करते हो, आपका तो परिवार ही नहीं है. So Modi replied, is this a विचार की लड़ाई? If you want to do that battle of ideology, then the ideology is nation first for me and family first for you. That is an ideological battle.
Okay, let me substitute and use your words bankruptcy of opposition. Do you
Yes.
think that is also a contributory factor, or irrespective, the Modi government will do well?
We have done well. People will bless good governance, and people want this to stay because for the first time they are experiencing that the India stature in the World Committee has gone up. 25 million diaspora feels proud to be Indian and they are recognized more. So that is one aspect. The benefits have reached to the nook and corner of the country without discrimination. So whoever is eligible for the scheme, the benefits has reached them in either kind like free ration, but other schemes go directly into their credit. Rajiv Gandhi used to say that I send 100 rupees and only 15 rupees reach in villages. Now Modi sends 100 rupees and all 100 rupees are credited to the poor. Poor feels empowered. This is empowerment. And therefore they are voting for Modi.
Coming back to numbers, in this arithmetic, what is the biggest roadblock? Isn't it the South? And I ask you this because you were in charge of Telangana and now Kerala.
Take my words today and you call me again in June and you will realize that BJP will be the single party with largest number of MPs from South.
What is the basis of this confidence or overconfidence, if I may
Not
use the term?
overconfidence. Overconfidence, nahi, this is definite confidence because of three things. A, Karnataka, we are in actually good shape. We may increase our tally by one. So 26 also we can achieve. That is one. Then Telangana, we got 8 MLAs, but now we'll get 10 MPs. That is the biggest difference that has happened because people this time are voting for central government. People vote differently for different elections. This election they are voting for Modi. Modi is synonym of development, reaching out the benefits to everybody without corruption, good governance, and infrastructure that is paving the way of millions and millions of poor people. Let us wait for Andhra, how it shapes.
Let us talk about Kerala. And I know you will junk all pre election surveys that do not predict what the BJP would wish to hear. But the Congress seems all set to sweep Kerala.
Kumkumji, you come to Kerala in 2019, people were believing that Rahul Gandhi will become Prime Minister. Now, not a single person in Kerala believes, even Congress people don't believe that he will become Prime Minister. So, everybody knows and everybody believes and is confident that Modi will become Prime Minister. When that is sure, that is the basic shift that has taken place from 2019. Second basic shift, the Christians and the Muslims used to vote en masse to Congress. And CPM there was a Hindu party. But Hindus who were voting for CPM are also undergoing a tremendous change because of appeasement politics so carried out by CPM, the PFI issue, and the terrorism, and the protection given by, and the SFI's Gunda Raj, and everything. People of Kerala said that 19 we missed the bus, this time we will not.
You know, there is a lot of talk of what is called the North South divide. How real is it?
Is it fiction? It is conspiracy. It is deliberate attempt to bring the country's unity into jeopardy. India is one. Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat. So this is the reality. You can continue debate with anything, but that won't win.
Yes, but the majority of the BJP vote bank is from the north and not the south.
If you are concentrating on only on India, North versus South, it is not true. I once again tell, and I will not repeat it again. So let me tell you further and finally that South and India, North is no divide in India. This is a conspiracy by all those who want to have divisive agenda in the country. They want division on the basis of many things. And one they are trying now is North South. In South India, BJP will be the only party with largest number of MPs. If we cross 40, we are the biggest, and we will cross that.
Isn't one problem the absence of grassroots organization of the BJP or the grassroots structure in many parts, with the exception of the north? I will not say north south
No,
divide
no,
now.
no. Even in Kerala, where we have not won a single election, there are 25,000 booths. We have booth committees on 18,000 booths. And no other party has this many spread of. And who are my workers? They are spirited karyakartas who are loader, painter, carpenter, barber, anybody else. But all are daily wages, rickshaw puller, auto driver. These are my karyakarta. The bunch of karyakartas come from this thing. Only one or two, some teacher or advocate or somebody, and a very small shop owner.
So you don't think there are any gaps which need to be bridged or any weaknesses, inherent weaknesses that the party has?
Kumkumji, let me tell you, every party grows differently in different states. Every party's growth or losses in different state is a different story altogether. But this time, with Modi ji's leadership, if you go to Kerala, everybody will say Modi is a good leader, excellent leader. In that language, they said Nallat Modi. And if you go to beneficiary, and there are more than 1 crore 80 lakh beneficiaries in Kerala, and they say Nanni Modi. Now we are saying not only Nalla Modi and Nanni Modi, vote Modi. That is our campaign.
Yet, what is it that the party needs to do right and ensure that this hype, and I know you will contradict the word hype, but however I'll use it, does not go the India shining way?
I'll tell you, we have a specific plan for each state. Our party is not just election party. It's a continuous programs at booth level, at mandal level, at district level, at state level. So this is the party is not only thinking party, but it is 24/7 working party. And particularly after Modi ji, it has become super active. And so we always take care of what are the weaknesses, what are the strengths, what are the threats, what are the opportunities, and after the analysis, we go ahead.
So, what are the weaknesses and what are the threats?
No, there are no threats now. Weaknesses, there is always scope for improvement. That is what made BJP a world's largest party with 17 crore members, madam. Now Modi ji has started the small donation for election campaign of 2,000. more than 2 crore people have already donated, party karyakartas, not others.
Let me ask you this differently. What is it that the BJP needs to do to ensure that 400 par
Hoga.
या मेरा परिवार मोदी परिवार does not go the India shining way?
No, never. This time it is macro development and micro development also. And therefore, benefits have reached individually and overall progress has happened to the country. And many of the schemes were tailored during Atalji's regime. So we are proud of that legacy. But at the same time, the speed scale of today's reforms is really worthwhile, and therefore people, and after all, politics happen and voting happens in context. So there is complete bankruptcy on one side and complete full positive agenda, and development is the only agenda that is on our side.
You know, in the party's national convention, the Prime Minister said that even in foreign countries, there is a belief कि आएगा तो मोदी ही. Isn't this similar to the Ab ki bar Trump Sarkar slogan, which of course backfired?
No, this time what you will say about Trump, but that I will not talk about because America is America. But what we are saying is that this time it is not overconfidence. Madam, after the election, I will tell you how much efforts have gone into all building all this. Not only campaign, it is not campaign, it is hard work at booth level that will guarantee us the victory. And that is what we have made a difference in last 10 years.
How right and proper was it for Prime Minister Modi to say that the opposition would be reduced to the visitors' gallery?
Can you imagine the way he is banishing hapless reporters and asking him, is he OBC or not? What is this? Whether Kumkum Chadha is OBC or not, does it matter? She is a good journalist.
Yes, but was it right for a person of a Prime Minister's stature to make a frivolous, and I'm using the word frivolous, comment like this?
He was just predicting what is going to happen.
You've spoken about the India alliance, you've spoken about the bankruptcy of opposition, but isn't it also a fact that the India alliance seems to be coming together? There is an understanding with the SP, the deal seems to be done, the SP and Congress deal, and the AAP and Congress deals are on the anvil, and we are still counting.
That they first gathered so many parties. Mamta is not there, but it is not only Mamta. It is not a complementary alliance, what it should be. The issue is alliances you can stitch, but without ideology, without common minimum program, and without definite leadership, you can't win the elections. We have a program, we have a leaders, and we have an ideology. Nation first is our ideology.
Talking about the farmers' agitation, how much do you think will this affect the election outcome for the BJP?
See, farmers or any agitation for that matter, government has always been sensitive. You have seen how 5 ministers uh, discuss with them, and the invitation is always open because we want to solve problems amicably.
But that doesn't seem to be happening.
No, but that doesn't seem to be happening means there are many other factors also. Let us see. Let us understand. And there are many articles written by all kinds of experts that whether MSP is Ramban or whether MSP is for few and majority will not benefit or whatever it is. These are expert opinions. And you see that that agitation is not in other states. So Punjab and Haryana farmers are getting most of the benefit of the MSP. But okay, they have right to agitate, and government is duty bound, and we have always opened for discussion, and we are doing it.
But isn't the timing of the agitation significant?
Somebody may say that this is part of the toolkit. I don't want to describe anything, but this north-south divide, this caste-wise caste census naam pe divide, this farmer agitation. Then there are many underground movements are going on to to provoke people, to provoke sections of people. So this is, there are many forces which want divisive agenda in India, but that they will never succeed.
What is your take on Rahul Gandhi's yatra? Because it seems to be drawing crowds.
Oh, that every party has a right in democracy to have their programs, but many of their own sympathizers are saying this yatra has gone wrong and it has not clicked the way first yatra clicked. Even first yatra didn't click. Wherever he went, they got defeated. India's position in the world has increased and it will further increase. Our economy is going strength and it will become third largest economy from 11 to 5th and 5th to 3rd, and then by 2047 a developed India that gives benefits to all. It is not just trickle down, because when you have targeted welfare schemes, people receive money not by trickle down effect but by real welfare measures.
You know, these are the strengths you're talking about, yet the weaknesses seem to be that the BJP government rules with the whip and cracks the whip more than necessary, and at the same time instills a fear amongst the people.
No, people love good governance. A, there is a, see, in democracy the beauty is that everybody has right to criticize, everybody has right to have his or her opinion, and there is complete freedom. Everybody is writing in India. Where somebody has stopped? No. So uh, freedom of expression is real in India. The
On paper,
minorities, no, on paper, on reality. You tell me one article which anybody wants to write and government has intervened and asked not to write. Never happened.
the government just puts journalists in jail.
No, I can't speak anything about journalism. You are experienced, so you can say with authority. But I can say that all journalists are independent and they do whatever is their opinion. Who has stopped anybody?
What about letting loose the ED on the opposition?
Madam, I will answer this question, but with little details. A.
Okay.
Lalu Prasad went in jail during UPA time. A. Raja went in jail in UPA time. Coal allotment were cancelled by Supreme Court during UPA time. Submarine deal was cancelled during UPA time. So agencies worked and result was there even that time. So agencies are working now also, but they don't do targeted witch hunt.
Even if I were to take your point, what about the ED leaving out all BJP? Are you saying that there are no black sheep in the BJP?
I will tell you. During UPA's 10 years, when all CBI and ED were doing the job way in which law minister was writing their reports and checking their reports, for that uh, law minister had to go. So during that time also no BJP man was arrested by Congress on corruption cases. Last 10 years, there are so many ministers, not a single corruption allegations by any of the opposition parties. Doesn't this show difference?
That's a
But
very, very tall claim.
no,
How will the cases come up? Because the ED is not investigating those. The BJP is a
no, no, no,
sacred
no.
cow.
There has to be allegation. No, opposition is not bound by ED. Opposition can make allegations with some proof.
मुझे जो समझ आ रहा है, आप ये कह रहे हैं कि सारे चोर ऑपोजिशन में हैं और सारे साफ सुथरे लोग बीजेपी में हैं.
नहीं, ऐसा मैंने कहा नहीं, लेकिन कांग्रेस के जमाने में कहाँ बीजेपी पर कार्रवाई की उन्होंने? कौन सा भ्रष्टाचार पकड़ा? और अभी 10 साल में कौन सा आरोप लगाया? नहीं लगा सके ना, क्योंकि नहीं हुआ. सिर्फ मोदी जी के लिए सबसे बड़ी ये है, परिवार नहीं है, भ्रष्टाचार नहीं है, 24 घंटे काम करता है और 23 साल हुए मुख्यमंत्री और प्रधानमंत्री रहकर। 23 साल में न खांसी, न कफ, न बीमारी, न छुट्टी, न कुछ, और कितना दौड़ते हैं रोज। तो मेहनत करते हैं ना, हार्ड वर्क है, दैट हार्ड वर्क इज पेइंग।
On a lighter note, people feared the emergency, but for you, it brought good tidings. Tell me about that when you met Prachi, who you later married.
During the jail, I accidentally, my atrial septum defect, a hole in the heart, that was found, and that was corrected. But that time it was open heart surgery. So during that time, she decided to be with me, and we decided both.
That is when she took good care of you, and then you decided to get married.
She has taken my care throughout life. She took care of family and role of earning member, and I did 50 years now the public work.
Prachi once said about you that you are among those rare politicians who works with his brain.
यानी बुद्धि का काम भी महत्वपूर्ण है, शरीर का काम भी महत्वपूर्ण है, लेकिन एक ध्येय के लिए काम करते हैं, तो वो that is what she wanted to say.
Prakash Javadekar, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much.